Hey everyone, welcome back to UK Royal Times. I'm Kathleen, your go-to source for all things royal. If you love to keeping up with royal happenings, hit that subscribe button and join our royal community. Today we need to talk about Harry and Meghan's recent trip to Nigeria, which has stirred quite the buzz among the royal watchers. Let's dive into it. Harry and Meghan's trip to Nigeria has certainly raised eyebrows within the royal watchers community. Their visit had all the trapping of a royal tour, despite them no longer being working royals. This attempt to emulate royal duties and earned them the nickname cosplay royals. And honestly, it fits. But what exactly were they trying to achieve with this trip? Traditionally, royal tours are diplomatic missions designed to strengthen relationship between countries. Royal likes William and Catherine visit various nations, meeting local officials, experiencing the culture, and representing the UK. These tours often lead to better diplomatic and trade relationships. However, Harry and Meghan's visit seems more personal and self-serving. It feels more like personal pilgrimage rather than an official engagement aimed at strengthening UK-Nigeria relations. One of the most confusing aspects of their visit was their focus on Meghan's Nigerian heritage. While it's wonderful for Meghan to explore her roots, this personal journey felt out of place on what was presenting as a quasi-diplomatic tour. They embraced an entirely new family in Nigeria while distancing themselves from their own in the UK, which many found contradictory and baffling. Meghan's emotional connection to her Nigerian roots was touching, but the way it was presenting during the visit raised questions. Was this an official tour or a personal journey? And there was a Meghan wardrobe, which reportedly cost a small fortune. She spent around $130,000 on her outfits for just 3 days. This opulence contrasted sharply with the economic struggles many Nigerians face. Some of these clothes were not only expensive but also quite inappropriate by royal standards. We saw cut-out, pegged stripes, and split up the front of the dress. Things you wouldn't expect from someone representing royalty. Royals usually stick to diplomatic dressing, choosing outfits that reflect the culture and the designer of the country they are visiting. The visit purpose seems inconsistent and left many questioning their true intentions. Was this about promoting the Invictus Games or celebrating Meghan's heritage or something else entirely? Harry and Meghan's tour blurred the lines between the personal branding and diplomatic duties. The British government clarified that their visit had no official connection to the UK, yet the distinction was lost on many. This could potentially damage relationship between the UK and Nigeria, as hosting Harry and Meghan under the pretense of diplomatic importance might create unrealistic expectations. The British government had to step in to clarify their visit and had no official connection to the UK, highlighting the diplomatic confusion their presence created. Harry and Meghan seems determined to continue their versions of royal life despite leaving the official fold. This insistence could be damaging to the monarchy brand and confusing to international audiences. Their titles and royal association brings a certain level of expectations, which they can no longer fulfill officially. If Meghan wants to break free from these royal expectations, she should consider dropping the title. As long as she calls herself the Duchess of Sussex, people will expect her to adhere to royal standards. Another point worth mentioning is how Meghan and Harry seems to favor strangers over their own families. During their tour, they made some odd statements about Meghan's Nigerian heritage and referred to people they just met as a family. Harry even called them his in-laws, which is strange considering he has not even met Meghan's actual father and half siblings. It feels like they are trying to create a new family with strangers to replace the one they are distanced themselves from. This whole situation reflects poorly on Harry and Meghan, especially when you consider the excessive online behavior of the Sussex squad. Their sport doesn't do Harry and Meghan any favor and often cross the line into the harassment and stalking. The fanatical behavior of their supporters known as the Sussex Squad, who showed up in the Nigeria with Instagram posters and signs, treating Harry and Meghan like pop stars rather than royals, adds another layer of controversy. In summary, Harry and Meghan's Nigeria visit was a perplexing blend of royal mimicry and personal exploration. it highlighting the challenges they face in defining their roles outside the monarchy and the potential diplomatic complications of their actions. Their insistence on maintaining royal titles while acting independently in creating confusion and a potential harm to the monarchy brand. What do you think about their trip? Was it a safe move to promote their causes, or did it just add to the confusion about their roles? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. We will also covering the upcoming state visit between Norway and Denmark with a tiara video in the work. Stay tuned for all the royal news and inside the right here on the UK Royal Times.